This is the Mook. It's a magazine book from Gigs magazine, and it's all about BAND-MAID, the day before World Domination. This came out in January of this year, 2019. A lot of people snapped them up, and here it is, almost August. It cost about 20 bucks. You can get it from various places. I think I got it either from Amazon or from CD Japan, both of those being the Japanese sites. I know that the international shop, BAND-MAID's official international shop, has this now. They put it in there February or March, so you can get it there. So we'll get started. So as you can see on the cover, it's Band in their current, well, not their super current, because they just changed their MAID uniforms again. But this was what they were wearing last fall, earlier this year. Inside you got tons and tons of photos. Miku Zamada's cover photo that is on the current Zamada's catalog. Got a photo of the band. This is a poster that folds out. Has all kinds of photos of each member. The photography throughout this is just outstanding. They did a really good job on that. There's an ad for Konami's Custom 24 PRS, which is pretty cool to see. You're getting tons of glare. Black Cloud for Misa's bass, and then Akane's Tama ad, which is nice because down here it shows the sizes of the drums, which is cool because I have Easy Drummer and I'm trying to learn how to play drums through Easy Drummer by doing a lot of Akane's beats. And then here's the Zillion ad, which shows the Zillion symbols down here in the corner. Table of contents, another great photo of the band, photos of the band with a black background. Got Miku, got Konami, Misa, and our awesome Beta Smoker bass, Akane, and then each member, it's very similar to the tab books. Each member has an interview, which is in Japanese and is not translated. And like I said, there's a couple of people that have been translating these and posting them, I believe primarily on Reddit. It's got her 3 Zamada's guitars. The Ace of Spades is the one she normally uses on the road. The glass top, of course, is really beautiful, but very expensive and probably kind of frail. Her old beat up Divide by 13. She also has what appears that's a Sennheiser. I've got an E609 mic, very similar to that. She's been posting pictures of PV EVH 5150 head and matching 2x12 lately in Japan show, so I think maybe she got a new sponsorship. Her strings, her picks. Her pedal board expanded a little bit from what I saw in San Fran. She added this and the delay box over there. Everything else she had in San Fran. Konami, another interview that I can't read. Her 2 primary guitars. The green one is one she usually uses overseas. That's the one that also got temporarily lost in Amsterdam, I think it was, and they found an old mid-90s vintage PRS for her to use for that show, black one. Her triple rec, her Mezz 4x12, the microphone, most importantly down here at the bottom, the settings of the amp. So if you're trying to replicate that through Bias Effects or Amplitude or something, you've got her actual settings. Her pedal board looks the same as it was at San Fran. She does have a little load box here for the amp, pick and strings. Akane interview. Her drum kit. I think her snare might be one that she's had for a while because that's a sake or saki or however you say it. So that might have been from the Emily drum set still. Her double kick and her signature drumsticks, which I don't think are actually available to buy. I think they just made a run for her. All of her cymbals. Misa interview. Her basses. I'm just totally in love with her Black Smoker Beta 5, and then she's got this one that I've seen a couple of times. I think she played it in Mexico City. Her 4x10 and her 1x15 cab with her amp head on top. Her pedal board expanded a touch. She had a 10 band EQ, and then this was out at San Fran. She used to just have a fuzz before that, the classic big muff fuzz, but she replaced that. Her picks and strings. Psyche also has an interview, and her 2 microphones that she uses, a Shure KSM58 and a Sennheiser E935. Then This is the part that really makes me wish I knew Japanese. Here is an article about Konami's home recording setup, and it's in Japanese, but here's a picture of her USB interface, her iBook, MacBook, showing Easy Drummer, her Cubase DAW, digital audio workstation. She's got a little MIDI keyboard, her guitar of course, a pair of headphones so you can do your mixing, the all-important cup of tea. She uses Amplitude. This is very interesting to know. Uses Amplitude, has her amp all modeled in there, and then down here at the bottom you've got Easy Drummer 2, and you can see the MIDI line for the drums. What's interesting in this shot is there's bass and then there's Misa bass, so I'm wondering if the bass here originally might be Konami's idea done out in MIDI, and then, you know, she passes that off to Misa and Misa recorded the actual bass line, so that's pretty cool to see. Discography, more photos. Again, these photos are great. Makes you almost want to buy another copy of the book just to frame them. A little article and a lot of photos of them doing a rehearsal at their rehearsal studio, which is pretty cool to see some of the equipment there. And everybody's always like, oh, they want to see the band play in their street clothes. Well, there you go. There's the band playing in their street clothes. Pictures, another short interview with everybody, I think. Now the score is the important part, also why I bought this. It's got Thrill, so it's nice to have an official tab for Thrill. Much like the tab books, it's got everything. It's got your vocals, guitars, the bass, and the drums. The bass and the drums important because I've got, like I said, Easy Drummer 2, and I've got Euro Bass for the bass, so now I can actually program in the drums and the bass, and I'm going to redo my Thrill cover, which I'll throw a link in here. I'm going to redo my Thrill cover to have a virtual Misa and a virtual Akane playing the actual drums and bass, which will be nice. Pretty fun to do, and I'm learning a ton about that. The other score that is in here is for Glory, so that's pretty cool. And I think that's about it. Got the credits, and then orange amp ad on the back, and then the back is just their bow logo. So there you go, the MOOK, the day before World Domination. Like I said, you can get it from wherever you're getting your BAND-MAID stuff in Japan, CD Japan, Amazon Japan, and their website. I recommend going through their website because that way you're supporting the band a little bit more directly that way. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Bye.